Hello everyone, I'm Claire Stewart. Thanks for joining us tonight. In less than 24 hours, we should know if Tuscaloosa residents want 7-day alcohol sales. Voters will head to the polls in less than 12 hours. WVUA's Raquel Walker shows us how some people will vote on the issue and why.
Whether you're voting for or against Tuscaloosa 7-day alcohol sales, the time to decide is now. For some Tuscaloosa residents, like Pastor Jimmy Garner, this issue hits close to home.
I have stood at the graves of those that have lost loved ones, young people from alcohol.
For others, if 7-day sales are approved, the economic outlook is too promising to pass by.
We're getting an opportunity to let our individual voices be heard on what some make it a very controversial issue. To me, it's an economic issue. To me, it's future growth of our city. For me, it gives us an opportunity to bring more conventions to our city, to build more for our city, which in turn is going to give us a better quality of life in the long run.
City Clerk Tracy Croom says the city of Tuscaloosa has not and will not form an opinion on 7-day alcohol sales, but to speak now or forever hold your peace.
You never know. That's why we say we have one shot. We have one shot for the people to be heard. So we want to make sure that everybody goes and votes this one time. Don't wait for next time. There may not be a next time.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Raquel Walker, WVUA News.
Last year, the Alabama legislature approved a bill allowing Tuscaloosa residents to vote on Sunday alcohol sales. If it doesn't pass tomorrow, it could be another 10 years before Tuscaloosa gets to vote again. If voters say yes to alcohol sales on Sundays, the Tuscaloosa City Council will regulate which businesses are allowed to sell alcohol and when it will take effect. Tuscaloosa City Clerk Tracy Croom says the ordinance will take effect March 6th if it's approved. WVUA spoke to several council members to hear what regulations they expect to make if the referendum passes.
There was some concern at first, especially around the University Strip area, the place that the bars will be open to midnights and things will be just another Friday or Saturday. But I really don't think people are really going to see much of a difference. I really don't.
We don't foresee any problems. Of course, we will listen to everybody. If there are any tweaking we'll have to do, but we don't anticipate any problem.
The Tuscaloosa alcohol sales referendum obviously won't apply to businesses in Northport, but it could have an effect on them. Northport Mayor Bobby Herndon says he believes Sunday alcohol sales will pass in Tuscaloosa, and if it does, the city of Northport won't be able to compete. That's why the Northport City Council has asked the state legislature for an opportunity to vote on Sunday alcohol sales. Mayor Herndon says if the citizens of Tuscaloosa are getting to vote, then Northport should vote as well. Whether or not he agrees with the referendum, Mayor Herndon says if Tuscaloosa votes yes, he will have to encourage Northport to vote yes as well.
How can I tell my restaurants that I'm not going to give you the same opportunity to prosper, to compete, and to even stay in business as the ones right across the street or right across the river? How can I tell my grocery stores and my convenience stores?
The Alabama legislature will decide in March if Northport will get a chance to vote on 7-day alcohol sales. Here's a look at where those polls will be open tomorrow. Voters in District 1 will cast ballots at the TDOT Auditorium. District 2 will vote at the McDonald Hughes Multi-Purpose Center. District 3 will vote at Tuscaloosa Academy. District 4 will cast ballots at Calvary Baptist Church. District 5 will vote at the Boys and Girls Club of Tuscaloosa County. District 6 will vote at the Alabama Institute for the Deaf and Blind Tuscaloosa Regional Office. And if you live in District 7, you will vote at the Belk Activity Center. You can find more information about polling locations on our website, WVUATV.com. And be sure to make WVUA your home team for the 7-day alcohol vote election results. Tune into WVUA for live result updates every half hour starting at 7 p.m. The possibility of rezoning students in South Tuscaloosa County had parents speaking out at tonight's county school board meeting. WVUA's Matt McCoy has more.
It's very difficult to change schools. We know their hearts and they'll care very deeply about their children.
But after Monday night's Tuscaloosa County School Board meeting, 206 students are being rezoned from Hillcrest Middle School to Duncanville Middle School, a decision several parents spoke out against.
They're going to be uprooted, sent to another school, put in another group for 1 year. She's been dancing since she could walk, and all she wants to do is dance at the high school. how do I tell her, sorry, baby, you've got to go to another school?
I have heard multiple parents in those neighborhoods say, I'm not going to Duncanville. We're going to Hale County.
But even with some parents' disapproval, option 3 was presented to the county school board and approved unanimously, making way for renovations to be made at Hillcrest Middle School and providing more space for students at both schools.
Once you make a decision, is what you will see is we will take measures by both schools to make sure we're open, that we invite those students, we meet with parents, we continue to have those discussions and dialogues and conversations about how this will affect their children and what opportunities are available.
The new zones will take effect starting this August. Reporting in Tuscaloosa County, Matt McCoy, WVUA News.
Under the new zoning plans, Taylorville Primary and Inglewood Elementary will feed into Hillcrest Middle School, while Maxwell Elementary and a new Southern Elementary will feed into Duncanville Middle. It's been a heated debate for some time, and now the Tuscaloosa County School Board has made a decision about the bricks at the old Tuscaloosa County High School. This evening, board member Joe Boatler made a motion to move the 5,000 bricks from the Eccles Middle School warehouse to the Friends of Historic Northport and the Tuscaloosa County High Alumni Association. Boatler says this move will allow the two organizations to begin the process of engraving the bricks and selling them as part of a fundraiser.
My motion was just to release the bricks to them so they can go ahead with their fundraising efforts. Even though I'm a Hope graduate, my wife did graduate from County High, and so I hope that they raise a lot of money for both their projects and the scholarships at Tuscaloosa County High School.
Butler says other bricks from the site will be used to build a memorial for the school. A memorial dedication is planned for March 5th at 10:30 a.m. We have an update on the battle to keep a post office open in Alberta City. Tuscaloosa City Councilman Kip Tyner tells WVUA he and Mayor Walt Maddox filed an emergency restraining order in federal court Friday. Tyner says they hope this will force the post office to remain open until they can resolve the issue. A post office spokesman says post office box customers can request free delivery to their home or business, and the closing will not impact street delivery. Tyner says this post office serves more postal customers than any post office in Tuscaloosa. He hopes the federal judge understands its importance.
What we're hoping we hope this Judge Blackburn, hopefully she will see that they were operating as a post office and that it's a functioning post office that does extremely well. It's unique in the fact that people that it serves are many of those people who are underserved.
Tyner says they're expecting to go in front of a federal judge this week. Stay with WVUA for the latest on this developing situation. On your home team Crime Watch, a new drug abuse trend has led state leaders to ban so-called bath salt. Alabama Attorney General Luther Strange and State Health Officer Dr. Donald Williamson will hold a news conference tomorrow to announce the ban. These bath salts contain hallucinogenic and mind-altering chemicals similar to cocaine or ecstasy. The bath salts can be smoked, snorted, or injected. They're being sold with brand names such as Ivory Wave, Red Dove, Bliss, Purple Wave, and Vanilla Sky. The bath salts can cause paranoia, hallucinations, insomnia, agitation, delusions, and suicidal thoughts. A Tuscaloosa woman has been accused of raping young teens. 47-year-old Marilyn Acosta Orange is charged with 4 counts of second-degree rape. She's being held in the Tuscaloosa County Jail on a $120,000 bond. Tuscaloosa police say the alleged victims range in age from 13 to 15. Juvenile investigators believe she's been having sex with several teens since November. Her arrest came after investigators responded to a sexual assault call Friday night. With a first look at Alabama's home team forecast, here's Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott. Hey, Richard.
Hey, Claire, good Monday night to you. Things are looking warm outside. Still 71 degrees in Birmingham, upper 60s in Tuscaloosa, Montgomery. We got upper 50s down in Meridian, Mississippi. Some cooler air about to move in, but not really all that cold of an air mass moving our way. We'll notice a slight temperature difference tomorrow, along with that north wind around 5 to 10. Cloud cover definitely moving in tonight. We're watching the thin band of broken showers across northern Mississippi. Those will move into northern Alabama later tonight, but really anybody south of Tuscaloosa I don't think sees a drop of rain tonight. But to the north of Tuscaloosa towards Fayette and Jasper, I think that we'll see at least the best shot of seeing some rainfall activity tonight and just scattered showers. We'll go dry by tomorrow. In fact, our forecast talking 58 by 9 o'clock, low 60s by lunch, and 3 o'clock temperature 65, again about 10 to 12 degrees cooler tomorrow. We'll have much more in your home team weather forecast, including next weekend's forecast. Stay with us for that.
Thanks, Richard. A new study shows Alabama residents rarely use free time or leisure time for exercise. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention conducted the study and ranked Alabama least likely to be physically active. In the South, about 29% of adults say they get no exercise. Last year, the Jefferson County Department of Health received $13.3 million in federal grants to promote healthy activities. They're trying to get Alabamians active by creating healthy spaces for residents to walk or bike. Federal officials say a new health insurance program for people with pre-existing conditions only covers 61 people in Alabama. The program was designed to bridge the gap until 2014, when the new federal health care law will make it illegal for insurance companies to deny coverage to people with certain major illnesses. According to the Alabama Department of Insurance, cost may be a factor in Alabama's low enrollment. Premiums for people over 55 with a standard plan are $583 per month and $785 for the extended plan, plus deductibles and co-payments.